Good evening, everybody. I am Ronisha Redfin. Today, I would like to talk about my lesson plan. My lesson plan has to do with first grade and math. I chose math because I feel like it's a harder subject, especially for young kids, to understand problem solving. Problem solving to get to the end result by using formulas and different type of addition, subtraction, and so forth. Materials I would need to teach my students the fundamental of math and the basic is this textbook slash dry erase board. Now, this textbook slash dry erase board is going to be provided throughout the whole school year. And what it is when I write stuff on the board, they can write stuff in their textbook slash dry erase board. So when they take it home to their parents or guardians, the parents or guardians can help them, still solve and study them as, the days go on so they know and have a clear understanding of what I'm looking for and what I am teaching them. Also got some flashcards. And what it is, it has, lower numbers up to 50 on the front, and then on the back, it has up to 100. Okay? And what this is, they can know, okay, what's 2, what's 0, what's 1, but then when they get to the second 9 weeks, what's 97, what's 98, and so far. And this will have them learn, okay, I know how to identify 0, I know how to identify 2, I know how to identify 50, and I know how to identify 75, So they know, okay, that's what Ms. Redfin asking for. She asking for us to identify what number is which. And this is how they can understand, the numbers and how they go and what order they go. And this is one of the problems I might throw at them. And what it is, I want them to first focus. And this is how I'm going to teach my students to really, take control of this thing called math, okay? All right. So first, I want them to focus and analyze the problem that I just wrote on the board. I want them to think, okay, she's asking for 2, okay? But she's also asking for addition. So, okay, addition, that means add on, right? So add on. Okay, so we're going to do 2. Then we're going to add on 2. And what this means, okay, she's asking to add on 2 to 2. Some students, okay, they're going to think, okay, I get it, Miss Redfin, I get it. And it's okay if, they use their fingers and stuff because that's what we have fingers for, to count, right? Sometimes we need our fingers to count. So I want them to hold up their fingers too. Then I'm going to say, okay, add on, right? Because what? This is addition. Add on 2. You put it together, and what is that? And they're going to say 4. And this is how I'm going to teach my students every day. Not only I'm going to, write a basic problem like that, but I'm also going to give them a problem like this. 2 minus 2. Okay, Miss Redfin, I see what you're doing. They're going to say, she's asking for 2, but this time, she wants us to take away. Take away. So, Miss Redfin, you're asking us for 2, but then you're also asking us to take away 2. Okay, so I'm going to be like, hold up 2 fingers. And if I'm asking to take away, that means give back 2. What is that then, guys? They're going to say, oh, equals to 0. And this way, they would know, okay, addition means add on, and subtraction means take away. Okay, Ms. Redfin, I see where you're going. And this is how I want my students to learn. I want them to analyze the problem, not really rush into things, because people tend nowadays to rush into problems and, tend to screw up it because they're wanting to be the first. Asking, okay, Ms. Redfin, you said it's going to be fun. Oh, it is. Once I give my problem 2 minus 2, subtract 0, and as they get to know, okay, I know 2 plus 2, I know 5 plus 5, which is 10, I know 5 minus 5, which is 0, I know 10 minus 5, which is 5, they will know, okay, I got this, Miss Redfin, quiz me. No, kids, not just yet. I'm going to quiz you a fun way. To get to our test at the end of the year, get to our, EOCs and FCAT, to get to you that. But I'm gonna make sure you do something fun. And what the game I want to teach my kids is kind of like Heads Up 7 Up. So as I write 2 minus 2 on the board, and then I'm not going to show them none of this. So this is how it's going to be. Okay. I'm going to write, let's see, 5 minus 3 equals. First, what do I want them to do? Analyze it. What am I asking for? Okay, take away. What is the first number? 5, okay. And what is the second number? 3. Analyze it. And this game is kind of like Heads Up, 7 Up. I'm gonna time them, so like 5-10 seconds. 5 to 10 seconds. Analyze it. That takes like 2 seconds. What am I asking for? That takes another 2 seconds. So we're at 4 seconds now. The last couple seconds is going to be trying to figure this out. And as they figure it out, they're going to write it on their dry erase board. Okay? They're going to write it on their dry erase board. And then what they're going to do is they're going to put their heads down, but have the dry erase board up so my eyes only can see it. Then I'm going to be rocking around seeing who's who. If you get tapped on your shoulder, you got it wrong. If you didn't get tapped on your shoulder, you got it right. So if the ones that got tapped on their shoulder, nobody would know because, I'm the only one. I should be open at this point, looking around to see who got the answers right. So the ones who got it wrong is not going to be known to other kids, but I will, talk to them later. But this won't be, the only problem they might get wrong. It's going to be probably multiple problems they might get wrong. But that's okay. That's my job, is to teach them, okay, why did you get it wrong? Did you read? Did you not analyze it first? Did you not focus on what I'm asking for, which is take away? And did you not really focus? Okay? And this is how I'm going to know, okay, which students need more help, what students don't need help, and what students master this point. And if majority of the students master this point, we can move on. And then those students who didn't master this point, I will have a talk with them. I will make sure they get more help if needed. I will make sure I can do my job. Now, if all the students get it right, let's say I give them 10 problems a day, and all the students get it right, all those 10 problems, not only would they be able to go outside, but they would also be able to get into our school treasure box. Now, this treasure box has different things like books. I have books in here. Markers. Who doesn't like markers? Chalk. Who doesn't like chalk? And so forth, so forth. Candy. There goes toys. I have a lot of stuff in our toy box because I want the kids to know you get it right. Not only you will get rewarded, but you'll also be it will be in your brain, because I won't let any student walk out my door without knowing 5 minus 3 or 10 minus 10 or 11 minus 12. Anything. My student will not go out that door without knowing this. And if they don't know it, I bet it will be in their dry erase board, and I will write a note. This student needs to know this by tomorrow. This student needs to know this by tomorrow. This student has mastered this problem. Good job. My students will know that I'm not playing, because I want them to understand that math is going to get challenging, okay? And I don't want them to struggle, and I don't want them to feel bad that they're getting it wrong. No, my job is to help them master it by the end of the year. So when we get to our EOCs and our tests, they will know, okay, Ms. Redfin, she was asking 2 plus 8 plus 16. Okay, so I know what to do first. 2 plus 8, which is what? 10. Okay, Ms. Redfin, I got it. So now these two numbers is 10, add on that 6. And what do you get, students? There will be 16. My students will get to this point. This is a student from mine about a couple years ago. He came into class and didn't know anything. And I was like, you're not leaving this class with not anything in your brain. I'm going to make sure you master that EOC. I'm gonna make sure you master every single thing I'm teaching you in the class because I want you to be a successful student. I don't want you to be a setback. Okay? So this student got every last problem on my test correct. Every last problem. He was determined, okay? I know what Ms. Redfin wants from me. She wants me to focus, which I want. She wants me to always, if I don't get it, write in my erase board. Make sure my family know I need to master this problem by the next day. I need to understand, okay, Ms. Redfin asking for multiplication. Ms. Redfin asking for subtraction. And I also have, a computer in the back that will help me, pull up some new problems if we're done. Say my students, get through the whole book before the end of the year, we could pull up some problems on the computer. Also, my students will be able to use the computer if they want to look up something. Like maybe, okay, what is 2 minus 2 or something in that category. They can look it up. I can help them look it up. If they really don't get it, I will go to the computer and show them, okay, let's go to some games maybe. Maybe a game will help you understand what I'm asking for. Now, I've had a couple students in the past that had a little bit of problem. Not really special needs, but really with problems that they couldn't function maybe, or they couldn't understand. Maybe it was something at home. Maybe, they really had a problem. Maybe they were special need. And I will mainly focus my time on them because I do want them to feel, the same as other students. Some people with special needs tend to not feel as if they are accepted, and I don't want nobody with those special needs to feel that way. I do want them to feel welcome, so I will be, treating them like I treat my other students. If they really want to feel normal or they want to feel as like the other students, no problem. I would never have my students feel like an outcast. I will definitely, have talks with parents. If they do need extra time or extra time on tests, extra need, I will be there to help those students out because I want all my students to be successful. I want all my students to succeed in my class. I don't want nobody to feel like they have a setback or feel like they are not wanted in the class. Now, like I mentioned, that the students will have, tests at the end of the year, but at the end of the week, my students will have a little mini quiz, maybe tests here and there, and this will be something like this. They will have to write out, okay, 9 plus 9, what is that? 9 minus 8, what is that? They will master this problem, and this will help them get to this EOC at the end of the year, which they have to pass, and which they're going to pass. If that end of the week quiz, some students get a 50, some students get a 60, they will have to retake it. And they were going to retake it until they mastered that point. I would even let them take it home so parents can help them. Okay, why are you getting it wrong? Is it the classroom environment? Maybe it's too loud. Maybe you're not focused. Maybe you're distracted. Okay, take it home. Give your child this end of the week quiz. See if they do better on it. Maybe they do. And if they do, okay, maybe we need to put them in a quiet area. Maybe they can take it after school. Maybe they can take it before. Maybe that can help. If so, then I will be willing to do that because I really want all my students to be successful. Okay, that's how I want to teach my students math. I really hope it helps them. I'm pretty sure it's going to help them. I'm guaranteed 100% it's going to help them because my way of teaching is going to be easy. They're going to understand because they won't, like I said, go out that door without understanding. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I'm Ranisha Redfin, teaching first grade math, and this is my lesson plan.